ever wondered what a tropical storm looks like, this is it. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. It's been a little while since I've done a video from here in my little home studio. Let me apologize straight away. This video is going to be a little bit all over the place, and there's a good reason for it, and I'll let you know what that is here in a little bit. But I hope you'll stick around to the end, because I'm going to have some photos at the end that I really want you to see. They're photos I've taken here about the past month or so since returning from my West Virginia trip that I'm awfully proud of, and I'd like to hear what you think of them as well. So after getting back from West Virginia, which was such an amazing trip, I was pretty uninspired by photographing anything here in Florida. You know, I was working on my videos from West Virginia, I was working on the photos, so that part was awesome, but when it came to wanting to get out and photograph anything locally, just had no motivation to do it at all. The other reason I wasn't out much was because COVID is absolutely raging here again in Florida, epicenter of the world right now. 20 to 25,000 new cases per day, and our governor.
No lockdowns. There will be no school closures.
There will be no restrictions and no mandates in the state of Florida.
And it's unbelievable. It's the Wild West, and it's just out of control. So I've really tried hard to stay away from people, to stay healthy and keep my family healthy. But yeah, so between being unmotivated following such a great landscape photography trip and then mixing it with trying to stay safe and healthy and protect other people as well, I just haven't really had much motivation to get out and photograph anything. But then we were forecasted for some really nasty stormy weather in the form of Tropical Storm Fred and Tropical Storm Grace. And for those of you who follow my channel for a while know that when there's stormy weather on the horizon, I'm grabbing my camera bag, I'm out the door. Just love it. Tropical Storm Fred was the first one forecasted to come here to South Florida. Missed South Florida altogether. We were still predicted to have 8 to 10 inches of rain, and we ended up maybe getting an inch. And then Tropical Storm Grace had all of Florida in its sights. Long story short, it missed Florida altogether. It's basically missed the entire United States altogether, and looks like it's headed towards Mexico here in the next couple of days. So they couldn't have been any more wrong on either one of these two forecasts. But it wasn't all bad, because it did give us some cloudy, moody weather. So I thought I'd go down a couple days and photograph some really stormy, moody seascape photography. So I mentioned that earlier. I'm going to put those up here at the end of the video. I'd really like to know which ones you like, which one's your favorite. So first up was Tropical Storm Fred. Now I decided I was going to do all the vlogging on my GoPro. I tried to vlog during a tropical storm last year and absolutely smashed up my first Sony ZV-1. So yeah, I was going to do all my vlogging on the GoPro. So I got all my stuff, went down to the beach, and it started off pretty good. Hey, good morning everybody, and welcome back to another video. Hopefully you're going to be able to hear me. It's a little bit windy. It's probably going to sound like... Now, it wasn't really windy when I first got there, but then the wind started to pick up as some weather moved in, and it turned into this. Kind of give you a look at the conditions here. Kind of like the first outer bands. We've been having some rainstorms, some rain squalls come through real quick. So in between that, though, we're getting some amazing lights. The sunrise there, it's kind of moving behind that bank of cloud now. So, but I was able to get some good shots that day, so I'll put those up on the screen for you now. So the next day around sunset, Tropical Storm was moving south of Florida, and we're getting a little bit of the impact from it. We're getting a little bit of wind, some rough surf, and some really dark, moody skies with a little bit of rain. And I knew my audio from the first day sucked, so I put this on my GoPro. I don't know if you can see it. It's just a piece of foam, basically. It's supposed to be like a wind screen for your GoPro. And it did a little bit better of a job but in 25 or 30 mile an hour winds, it's just nothing's really going to work. So yeah, so let me put that video up on the screen for you now. It's a little bit better, but it's not great. Just past sunset now. I came back down to the beach. Tropical Storm Fred has been an absolute bust. No wind, hardly any rain. Once it hit Cuba, it just kind of fell apart. But I do have some really dark, moody clouds behind me here. That's what I really came down here for. It was just to get some moody seascape. And now I am absolutely going to get poured on here in a second. So that's why you always bring a rain jacket, change your clothes on the car, and I have a towel too. So like I said, it was getting dark. I got my shots. So I was packing up. I was heading back towards the car. I knew the rainstorm was close. I could see it on the radar, and I could see it right there in front of me. But no big deal. I had my rain jacket on, and the car wasn't too far away. And then all hell broke loose. If you've ever wondered what a tropical storm looks like, this is it. Made it back to the car. I packed it up maybe just a minute or two too late, but I love it. I love the rain. It's warm, you know, it's Florida, so here it comes again. Absolute torrential, tropical downpour. Ooh. Actually hurts if it hits your eyes. I don't know if you guys can see that. It is absolutely pouring. I'm just camped out under the back of my car here, so I'm kind of protected, but holy moly. That is amazing. Yeah, you'll be able to see it when this car backs up and it's light too. Right, here we go. Check that out. Let me wipe the camera. That is what a tropical downpour looks like. So much fun. So much fun. Oh my gosh, so much fun. I love that kind of weather. Now, I know that's not everybody's version of fun, but, you know, I had the proper protection. I was wearing a raincoat, I had shorts on, no shoes, my camera stuff was all protected, and there was no lightning in the area. So, yeah, the only reason I left is because, like I said, it was past sunset, it was totally dark, really nothing to take photos of at that point any longer. But had it been in the daytime, I definitely would have stuck around, because some of the best light I've ever seen is on the backside of a storm. Yeah, just so much fun. Just got to be prepared for it. Change the clothes in the car, plus a towel to dry off with. It's just rain. But anyway, that's all we really got from Tropical Storm Fred, was just a couple big downpours and some, you know, kind of gusty winds along the coast. But yeah, nothing much. Now, it did go past Florida and out into the Gulf of Mexico and reform, and ended up hitting up in the Panhandle section of Florida as almost a Category 1, just short of a Category 1 hurricane. So hopefully there was not too much damage up there. But down here, it was nothing more than a, you know, just a squall, you know, here and there. It was just not much. But it did make for some good photography. So I'm going to put some of those photos up on the screen here at the end. There's going to be 2 photos from that part of the video that you just saw. And then I'm going to add like 4 or 5 other photos after that from a session that I had right before we went to West Virginia. And those came right after a storm, so you're going to see what I was talking about good light kind of sticking around through the storm. So what I was trying to do with this video was give tips on stormy seascape photography, but obviously that didn't work out, so I'll just save that for another time. And sorry to put this right in the middle of the West Virginia series, but I wanted to get the video out while these storms were, you know, still kind of relevant in the news. And then I'll get back to the West Virginia series. I think we have 2 or 3 more coming from that trip. And I wanted to say thank you for all the great comments and all the support that I've been getting on these videos. I'm really glad that everybody's enjoying the videos and the photography from that trip. And it really was. It was, in every sense of the word, it was a success. And yeah, just can't wait to get back there. I'd like to really get back to West Virginia in the autumn when all those trees are just ablaze with, you know, orange and yellows. And of course, those kind of big decisions are made way at the top. And unfortunately, she's back at work right now and not really giving me much of an answer. But I'll keep working on her, and maybe we can get ourselves back to West Virginia sometime soon. All right, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in this week. I know it wasn't much of a vlog from a video standpoint, but I really hope you like the photographs. Definitely leave me a comment down below and let me know which ones were your favorite. And for anybody who's subscribed to my channel here over the last couple weeks, thanks so much for hitting that subscribe button. I love having you along for the weekly landscape photography adventures, and I hope you like what you're seeing so far. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Have a great week. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you again next Monday. All right, guys, bye.